Alright, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to the post-Quinn Hughes Vancouver Canucks franchise mode, where today we are hopping into, I believe, season number 6 with a pretty solid roster coming off a second round exit against the Vegas Golden Knights in 5 games, I believe. It's been a while since I recorded one of these, so we're a little behind. So we will do, or I'm not a little behind. I'm a little forgetful. So we'll do a look at the teams, the contract situations before we get into it. We're going to be simming through the trade deadline. Might as well get through to the playoffs and get the playoffs ready and going for you guys next episode, because I haven't done one of these in I think 2 weeks because I've been busy moving. If that's why there's still some echo, I got to pick up some stuff to help with that. But before we get into it, I just want to shout something out. I forgot to do it in my draft lottery live reaction because I was a little upset about the lottery and forgot about it. But we have hit our $750 goal that we moved up because we hit our $500 original goal. We moved it up to $750 because we hit it for the first 2 weeks in the charity. But not only that, we're at $1,124 raised before the end of week 3. I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who's donated. Truly special. I did not think that we would get this. We would get this far. I thought 750 would be like the top, and we're not even done week 3, and we're already at 1.1 thousand. So thank you so much. But let's get right back into the franchise mode, where we'll go to the edit line screen here. Oh, I didn't know that button sent you back to current day, so I'll actually use that way more, I guess. Edit lines. Let's check this team out. You guys probably remember it, but we got Alexander Dadonov on the first line with Elias Pettersson and Brock Besser. 86 for Besser at the age of 33. Pettersson at the age of 31 is an 89. Looking decent, looking solid, still pretty much up there. A first line forward, so he is our first line center. His numbers picked back up last season with the team being good, so we'll see what he does this year. And Alexander Dadonov was the 11th overall pick. That was a steal. Still a third line scoring forward, but I really want to get him going. That's why I'm playing him on the first line. But there might be some moves because this second line looks stacked as well with Tynan Lawrence, who's still a second line center. 89 overall, looking really good. Ethan Belche, still a second line forward, 88 overall, medium elite. Like, this is the future right here. And along with Jonathan Leckermack, who's still only 26, sniper, 86 overall. His shot isn't as good as you would think for a sniper, so I feel like I need to start improving that in the offseason. Third line, we got Adam Novotny, who's grown a little bit from last season. He looks way better, going to be better. Look at that shot. Just looks really good. Braden Coots, who doesn't have a great shot, but he's just an all-around good player. Good awarenesses on both offense and defense. Lower physical, but got some good puck skills. Saw okay shot and some solid skating. So not too bad. Good third-line center to have. With Liam Ogren on the other side, who is playing down, in my opinion. A solid shot. Really good physical stats. Really good strength. Good speed. Defense is solid. Puck skills is solid. Has some good senses. Like, all around, pretty solid. And then our fourth line, we got Ty Mueller, Adam Nemec, and Filatov. Our scratched is DPD Luke Cunnin. I do think Atu Ratu is in the AHL. I am going to call him up because I want to get him going on the fourth line for faceoffs. But he will swap out Ty Mueller or Adam Nemec. I'm not sure. Maybe we would move Nemec. 2281. Just put him in a package maybe. Ty Mueller, solid. His faceoffs just aren't that great. And I'd want Atu Ratu on the fourth line if it's going to be a little bit weaker like this. Have better faceoffs so they have a bit more of an advantage. And Vyacheslav. Oh, here we go. This is going to be a problem here. Vyacheslav Filatov, I think is how you say it. A low elite, 82 overall, had good growth last season. Ready for the third line, apparently, according to this, but he has to play on the fourth. Decent shooting stats, pretty good speed stats, and really good puck skills. So, very good offensive sniper down there. Nemec is not a sniper, two-way forward. Mueller, playmaker, so it could help. Novotny being a sniper. Ogren is a two-way forward, with Coots being a two-way forward as well. Sniper. So we have a sniper on all 4 lines. So potential for goal scoring on all for Luke Cunnin on the bench as well for a potential physical threat there. Defensively, Zeev William has grown a lot, and I do need to set a goal for him because I need to get him to get more X factors. We have him on 5 more years at $10.785 million. He's locked up. He's good. Very, very, very good defense. I mean, look at all those stats except for shooting and physical. Just elite playmaker, elite offensive defenseman. Then we got Filip Hronek, who at 32 years of age, still an 87 overall. He's on the second last year of his contract. Just solid all around player. Has a really heavy slap shot. And yeah, we know what Filip Hronek can bring. Tom Wielander, 25 years of age, 87 overall. He's grown great. Really, really good defensive stats. He's just a good, solid two-way defender with an okay shot. Some good puck skills, like really good passing. Offensive or defensive stats are really, really solid as well. Senses are good. Skating, like he's got some good speed, some good acceleration, but oh, we got a fast car out there. Or a motorcycle. I can't tell. I'm not that big. He's on the second pair with Oleg Sloglobov, who we picked fourth overall. Apologies. He was a defensive defenseman. Look at those defensive stats. Defensive awareness, 89. Shot blocking, 92. Stick checking, 91. His offensive awareness is an 83. If we can get him going a little bit more offensively, his overall could jump up a lot, especially in the awareness category. Look at those physical stats as well. He could be a beast. He's going to be a beast out there. Potentially replacing Filip Hronek, and then if that does end up being the case, the guy who moves up to play with Tom Wielander will be Albert Smits, who 85 overall, very, very solid all around, good mainly defensively, but solid all around. Shot power is really good. His accuracies aren't as great. Decent physical. Skating leaves more to be desired, to be honest. But yeah, just really, really good defensive defenseman. And yet again, another defensive defenseman in Zachary Drake. Really, really good physicals. Defense, his defensive awareness could be better. He's not gonna, but like the potential there where you're looking at maybe packaging him in something, because we have 3 defensive defensemen already, could be the case, so we could look at that. And in terms of goaltenders, we let go of Thatcher Demko, but we are still very solid in net as we have Alexei Medvedev, 23 years of age, 87 overall, has grown to low franchise. He was low elite, now low franchise. Hopefully we get some more growth out of him this season. We get a very, very solid goaltender. Already 5 stars in reflexes, already 5 stars in puck control. We're looking for him to get a little bit more athletic this season, and he could be our franchise goaltender of the future in terms of contracts for him. We've locked him up to 6.5 for the next 6 seasons, so very solid. Then we got Harrison Boettinger, 22 years of age, high starter, 84 overall, ready to be the backup. Very, very athletic, good reflexes, can work on his puck control, but it's still solid. Goalies look great, team looks great, let's get into it. Actually, very quickly, I do want to go over contracts. We have $16 million in cap space. We got to sign Tynan Lawrence, Ethan Belche next season. Jonathan Lekremecki needs a new contract as well. But the only real big piece that we have to sign in the future is Sloglobov at the moment. All the rest of the players are pretty much locked up to some solid contracts. So these guys are going to be very expensive, though. So we will have to... Tynan Lawrence, how much does he want for 8, though, is the question. 13, so that makes sense. And then Ethan Belche probably wants 9 for 3. He wants just under 13 as well. They're going to be very solid players for us in the future. Very, very solid players for us in the future. So very much worth it to lock them up, but we got to do some cap maneuvering. If we were to do so, it's time to set some season goals, and I'm only going to do it for the younger star players. So Zeev William, Tynan Lawrence, Ethan Belche, Alexei Medvedev, and Sloglobov. Those are the only players I'll do it for at the moment. And Dadonov, just to test it out. So we'll do those with you guys, because the goals, I'm still trying to get like the grip of everything at the moment. I know Zeev William isn't completely a younger player at the moment. I think he's 24, 25, but I just want him to get some more X factors. So we'll move into his season goal, and we're going to go long term with Zeev William here. I don't want to go Norris because I feel like he'll definitely get beat out by guys like Quinn Hughes, Kale McCarr. So I might go stat challenge for now just to see. Assists 50 will definitely he could. I feel like he can hit. Okay, so it says 60 and then 50 down there, and I forget which one it entirely is. So maybe I think it might be 60 block shots. I'm assuming the one would be the Norris. So I'm gonna go 60 assists for Z Boyum. I feel like he can get it. Very good passer. I think he hit it last season, so shouldn't have to worry about it too much. Tynan Lawrence. I wish I could get a grip on like how his splits are. I should have went and looked before I went into this, but we're gonna go long term with it. We're gonna go. Oh, I forgot I could go X Factor. I forgot I could go X Factor. We need to go. Oh no, because I think it gains one. Let's see here. 3 hat tricks, tape to tape, 40 assists. I feel like he can get 40 assists. I feel like Tyler Lawrence can get 40 assists. So let's get him to try to get tape to tape here. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe he gains the X Factor, and that will help with some chemistry. Ethan Belche, he's a power forward. I think he had very 50-50 splits last season. So, I mean, it's going to be tough because he's not going to be reaching on goals or assists. So, let's see. 30 goals. It'd be 40 goals. 50 assists. See, this is like, which one is it? Which one is it for me? So, I'm assuming it's maybe 50. I don't know. I feel like he'd be. I don't know if he'll block 82 shots. Let's go plus minus. Plus 25 plus minus. I feel like he could do it. I feel like he could do it. Plus minus for him. I don't know. It's very tricky. Alexei Medvedev. This one should be easy. I'm not going to tell him to win the Vezina. Long term. Stat challenge. #1 goal. Award challenge. I want you to win the Vezina Trophy this season. No. Win 50 games. Win 40 games. Have a 9-10. I think he needs to at least have a 9-10. Oh, yeah. I guess that's for the #1 job. Ugh. I feel like the 9-10 would just be good. I don't think he has had a 9-10 yet. I want him to get good. But I guess let's compete for the #1 job. I wish we could. We should tell Harrison Boetinger that as well then. We'll give him a goal. Tell him to compete. And see if he can do it. Ugh, I'm not good with these goals. I apologize. This is still a system that I'm trying to get the hang of. We'll tell him to try to get a 9-10 as well. See if he can do it. Maybe some boost to both of them. I don't know. The next one we wanted to do some Medvedev and then Sluglobov and Dadonov. For the other ones we wanted to do for Sluglobov, block shots would probably be it because he's a very good defensive defenseman. Assist, 30 assists plus minus. Let's go block shot 1 per game. I think he can get it. And it'll boost his shot blocking. And yeah, that's what we need him to do. Just be very protective. I think he can do it. And Dadonov. He's been struggling. He has been struggling. We'll go long-term goal. We'll go stats. I think 20 goal. Is it 20 or 30? Whichever it is, that's what we'll put. I think it's 20. 20 sounds reasonable. So that is it for goals. That's what we're going to do for goals. We're going to hop into the season. We're going to Sam probably about just all the fun games. I'll go pick out the games here as we move down. We'll do the first game here against Calgary. We should do a game before that. We'll do it against the team that just won the draft lottery. Toronto Maple Leafs, get some revenge on them here. As we'll do. Oh, you know what? We'll do the game against Montreal after that. And then, or do this game against Montreal. We'll do this game. We'll do this game against Calgary, this game against Montreal. And then as we move into February, we'll go till Tampa Bay. We'll go to Tampa Bay before the deadline. And then the last game against Edmonton. Okay, so the last game against Edmonton, Tampa before the deadline, nothing in January. We're going to go Montreal in January, or February, sorry. Montreal in January. In December, Calgary. And in November, do we have Toronto? So let's sim to the start of the season. We'll also do the first game against the LA Kings. We'll see how we're going. We'll have a talk with Jorge Cruz, who brought us to the playoffs last season. If we talk to him about the season goal, he is going to tell us that we need to make the playoffs. And I agree. We need to make the playoffs. We'll talk about preseason expectations. I'm pretty sure we did conditioning last season. So 5v5 focus would help offensive awareness, defensive awareness, but would hurt speed. Let's do 5v5 focus. So now we'll know we'll have to do conditioning next season, for sure. So let's get into that first game against the LA Kings. I will see you there. All right, we are in here against the LA Kings in the first game of the season. Let's sim the first period. No goals yet. Who will score the first goal of the season for the Canucks? Will they get it here in the second period? No. Nothing in the second period. We'll hop into the third. We get a power play early and a long one, a very long one, but they kill it off. The Canucks unable to score, and we have a good shot lead now because of that power play. 7 minutes to go here against the Kings. Hoping for another power play, another chance. Oh, to break the scoreless tie here. And we will head to overtime in the first game of the season. All right, we are here in overtime, and I have to fix the camera angle because I did some playing since the last recording, so I gotta change it back to true broadcast. Let's get it over there. True broadcast, where is it? I went the wrong way. There we go. True broadcast. Bring it back. Let's watch the game here. Pettersson versus Byfield on the draw. Pettersson able to win it back to Boyum. Boyum picks it up. Skates across. Oh, looking for Pettersson in the middle. Pettersson picks it up. A shot hits the post. Hits the post. And I think that's Ethan Belche trying to chase it there as Larson will pick it up with X Factor. Larson, that's definitely not Adam Larson. Byfield on the backhand. A chance to win it. He's not able to get it. Belche bumped by Brant Clark. He bumps Clark back. Boyum picks up the puck, has Pettersson, who had a bit of a break on Byfield, skates past him, has Belche with him, goes for a slap shot, picks it up, he scores. I missed the call. I could have definitely called that faster. Pettersson goes for the slap shot, mishandles it, and then fires it in. Let me turn the audio back on. I do apologize. I had the audio off. And the Canucks pick up the win in their first game of the season in overtime, 1-0 against the LA Kings in a defensive hockey game. We played down to their level and won it in overtime. Elias Pettersson with the first goal of the season. Great defensive play back. Belche gets bumped, and he just skates past Byfield, goes for the slap shot, gets stick checked, but picks the puck back up, and boom, puts it right past Carter George. And the Canucks pick up a 1-0 win. Alright, after that victory, the Canucks are undefeated to start the season in just one game, so we will sim all the way over to the game against the Toronto Maple Leafs, and we will watch, hopefully, as the Canucks have a great start to the season. I probably just jinxed it, though, here against Seattle. Can we pick up another one? We pick up a 3-1 win against the Seattle Kraken. San Jose Sharks, they're going to be a tough team to beat, and we do beat them 4-1. Minnesota, we beat 4-1 as well. A 4-2 win against the Ducks, and a very, very, very good start to the season for the Vancouver Canucks. Hey, Abbotsford Canucks Jack Thompson, in real life, available on waivers, $28.79. We do not need him. We will not pick him up. The New Jersey Devils are the next opponents. A couple players for some draft picks. The Devils will hand us our first loss of the season. 5-1 to start it. We beat the Kings in overtime again, so that's back-to-back overtime games against the Kings, both of them wins. Vegas hands us the loss. We beat Colorado and lose to Columbus, and we'll head into the game against Toronto 7-3, only 1 point back of the Vegas Golden Knights, who stole 2 points from us. So we could be 1 point ahead of them right now if we beat them. Actually, they would lose 2 points. We would gain 2 points, so wouldn't we be farther ahead? They would lose 2, so they would be at 13, and we would be at 16. So we'd be 3 points ahead of them. Let's move into this game against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Hopefully, we're going to be able to surpass the Vegas Golden Knights in the standings. The first period, Toronto picks one up. Matt Duchene on Medvedev. Second period, 4 goals. Benoit and Matthews, Lekermacki, and Dadonov. Alexander Dadonov, I think that's his name? Yes. Picking up one for us. Nice to see Toronto gets a power play, but we kill it off, and Dadonov picks one up again, right in the net front, getting greasy with it for his second goal of the game to tie the game at 3-3 as we move into the latter half of the third period. 5 minutes to go. Could we be heading to another overtime, or did I just jinx it? A minute to go, 10 seconds. We're heading to another overtime. That is back-to-back in the games we're slow simming this season. Let's hop right into it. I want to go with you guys this time, press the buttons as quickly as possible, hop into this overtime as Elias Pettersson picked up the winner last time for us. Who will be the hero as we have a 93 overall defense? I expected it to be good. I didn't know it was that good as Pettersson against Matthews on the draw. No Gavin McKenna for the Toronto Maple Leafs in this sim as they were better than to get into the lottery in that draft as that is Belche going up there against, I think, Danford? I don't know if I saw that name right. Austin Matthews picks up the puck, goes right past Elias Pettersson. He's going to break out. He's got the guy in the middle. He's going to make a cut to the middle, a shot. Stopped by Medvedev. Pinned up against the boards by Elias Pettersson, who moves the puck up. Matthew Nye's going to pick it up in a safe space. Ooh, almost gets checked. Danford picks it up. Tries to dump it to the zone. Elias Pettersson has another break. Another chance for Elias Pettersson to end the game in overtime. A shot stopped. Boyum picks it up in front. Is stopped as well by Joseph Wall. Matthews rings the puck around, but Boyum going to be the first one there. Has a guy in the middle, sends it over to Novotny. Novotny on the ice. You would think it would be Besser or Leckermack. Novotny shot stop. Oh, just stopped by Joseph Wall as he almost picks up the OT winner. Novotny going all out here in overtime as Woll will be able to cover it as the fury of chances by Novotny. He's just playing really, really good as Novotny and Lawrence. You would think that they would put maybe Besser or Leckermack out. I guess I got to fix the OT lines. But yet again, Novotny showing good promise as Noah Ostlund, the former Canuck, wins the draw. And now it's him and Nylander 2-on-1. A good rush back by Novotny, sends it across. Great play by Hronek. He's got Tynan Lawrence with him. He's going to stop skating, so it's just all Hronek. He'll skate in. Slap shot stopped. Lawrence stopped again. Nylander, as we get full pressure, will pick the puck up and end that full pressure. But Novotny with a great play. Good hit on Nylander to pick the puck up. Ostlund now has a break, though, as Hronek cut back to help Novotny, his shot stopped by Medvedev. My commentary sucks today. Hronek picks the puck up. Cowan to the line. Pesce. Cowan. Weak shot stopped. Ostlund picks the puck up. Hronek blocks the pass to, I forget, it's Pesce at the line. It's stopped by Medvedev on a backhander. Cowan chasing for the puck, but it's going to be Tynan Lawrence picking it up. Oh, he gives it right to Ostlund. It goes in front. Medvedev with the pad save. Full pressure Toronto as they keep putting up big hits. Picking up the puck. Cowan trying to send it over to Ostlund. It will be picked up by Hronek. He's got the second win. He'll get it up. He's got Tynan Lawrence with him. A slap shot scores! Philip Hronek ends it in overtime for the Vancouver Canucks. And we are undefeated in sim games that we go sim through. Both of them in overtime. As that one was a heart racer. As Toronto has plenty of chances in our zone. And then we get it. Second win by Hronek and a slap shot that beats the goalie clean. Joseph Wall just didn't have a chance on Hronek's huge clapper. He's got a good one, and he really leans into it. Blasts it past Joseph Wall. Tynan Lawrence made sure to stay onside, as that was 104.3 miles per hour. Oh my. Philip Hronek with a blast on the rush, and we pick up another win. All right, we are here, and our next game is against Ottawa, or at least in this. Our next game, though, that we're going to sim is against the Montreal Canadiens. So we will... Oh, no. Is it against the Calgary? It's against the Calgary Flames. So we will sim up to that game against Calgary. It's going to be a whole month. And I'm going to leave it as a surprise to where we are at in terms of our record when we get there. So I will see you guys at the Calgary game. All right, we are at the game against Calgary, and we are currently at a record of 16, 11, and 3. Medvedev looking really, really solid in terms of save percentage and goals against average. I just have to say, this division is pretty tight. So, like, a couple, like a 3-game win streak swings us pretty high into the standings, whilst we also have a bunch of games in hand on the Kraken, who are just 1 point ahead of us. Only 1 on the Oilers, but 2 on the Golden Knights, so it could have some room to catch up. Right, if we even up our games played with the Golden Knights and we pick up 2 wins, we're at 39. They're at 38. We're second in the division. But, yeah, it's going to be a tight race, but I think something that would help is a potential star player. And I don't know really what to go search for. Tynan Lawrence up to a 90 overall. pretty much ready to be our first line center. Dadonov, though, I want to check out his stats. 9 goals, 10 assists in 30 games for 19 points. Not too shabby. Elias Pettersson, 21 points in 30 games could be better. 22 points for Besser. Like, that first line could just be a little bit better. And I feel like we need that elite player. We don't have that on our team, especially a forward. Defensively, I think we're fine. Filip Hronek up to an 89 with that boost. Sloglobov up to an 87. Like, he's growing really, really well. Goaltending-wise, Medvedev is good. We need a star forward. We have really good players in Belche, Lawrence, and Pettersson. Dadonov and Besser are pretty close up there. Lekermäki, like, our team is deep when it comes to the forwards, but we need a superstar. I don't know if we're going to be able to get one. It's going to be pretty hard. I'm going to go look through, though, before this Calgary game and see if there's any superstars that are in a sketchy situation, maybe a bit of a seller situation, that we can pounce and maybe pick up. All right, I went and looked around, and in terms of who we can possibly get, I don't know if there's anybody that I could really make a trade to. I don't know. I feel like there's some players I can make a trade to make. Macklin Celebrini is one of them, with the Sharks not doing so great at the moment, but I want to kind of wait a little bit longer. Maybe closer to the deadline, someone potentially opens up to us to make a move for. But let's hop into this game against the Calgary Flames here. As first period, 1-0 Calgary. Dylan Holloway picks it up on the power play. Second period, 2-1. They get one, but Besser is able to get one to tie the game for us at the time, but Bobby Brink gets one on Medvedev for them to take the lead, and Jake Evans opens the third period to make it 3-1 Calgary, as we could drop another 2 crucial division points against a rival here in Calgary, as I'm pretty sure, and I think we picked up 1 point against them. We made it a 3-point game as 5 minutes to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. 0. Oh, they get 100. Oh, of course, it's Brustevich getting it as they pick up a 4-1 win against us. As I want to go pick up a potential star player just to see if we could help, boost the situation a little bit, maybe get the team just a little bit better. I want to be patient and help the players grow, but at the same time, I don't want our record to slip and us potentially miss the playoffs, as we get a win against Edmonton. That's a big one. Seattle, this is a big game here, as we pick up 1 point, but they get 2. Dallas, we get a win here. Washington. San Jose fired their coach, so maybe we could see a little bit of a coach bump for the Sharks here to end as we go through the rest of the season. Carolina, we get a win, another loss. Just don't want us to be picking up losses here as we go up against Montreal. In terms of the division, we're only 2 points back. It's not too bad. We have 2 games in hand. It's just, it's a tricky situation where it's just like, I don't want us to fall because of my not being proactive. I don't want us to fall back, right, with me not being proactive, but at the same time, I don't want to waste, maybe trading away a guy like Ethan Belche for someone who's a superstar who might not be with us for a couple seasons, might be too old. First period is against the Habs here, 0-0. Second period, 1-0, as they get one from, I think that's Carey, as a 1-0 lead for the Habs. Going into the third, they get one more, as it's Gritsyuk, as we're not seeing any of the stars for Montreal here, and I think I said them, Calgary might have been. Nerby picks one up on the power play. They have a long power play and a 3-0 lead. 4 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go, and the game will end. We'll get shut out by Edmonton and the Montreal Canadiens. Harrison Boetinger not having that great of a game. Let's see, what's our next game? I think we sim all the way through to the game against Tampa here. So let's slow sim it with you guys. Well, actually, no, we'll cut. I'll see you guys in the game against Tampa, and we'll see what our record is like there. All right, we are here at this game against Tampa, and we are 1 point back with 2 games in hand on the Vegas Golden Knights. Oilers have 2 games in hand on us, and they're 7 points ahead of us. And it looks like the Oilers are going to run away with the division, but it's kind of up to us. Are we going to be able to stay in this race? The wild card is close, as they have 73. We're currently below them with 72, so we kind of have to stick in this divisional race. We have games against the Flames that are going to be insanely crucial to end the season. We have 2 more games until the trade deadline, so a couple more games to pick up some points and, pick up potentially crucial space between us and Calgary, and it starts here against the Tampa Bay Lightning. As Medvedev's still got a 9:22 going through so far. No goals in the first period. Second period, we both tie 1-1. Hagel and Dadonov, as we'll go into the third, tied at 1 apiece with the Tampa Bay Lightning. We are out shooting them by a little bit, more than 10, and Dadonov picks up his second of the game against Devin Levi. We're doubling their shots. We're up 2-1. Oh man, we just need one more and I'll feel safe. But just because I said that, please, please. Usually when I say that, the other team scores and we'll pick up an empty netter. Zeev Boyum picks up a goal in the empty net. Oh, and we'll win against Tampa in a crucial game, a big win there for us. Let's go check. I want to see what the Flames in terms of games have on. Oh, we have 2 games in hand on the Flames still. That is really nice to see, as we'll move into the trade deadline and we'll see what's available and we'll try to upgrade our team a little bit. I want to upgrade our team, so it's going to be tough. Hopefully there's like a huge superstar available that's willing to come to us. We're going to be buyers. Hella buyers. As we pick up another win against Washington there, which was nice to see. David Pastrnak is available. David Pastrnak is available. Jordan Cairo, we go for 2. Do we take a shot at David Pastrnak? How old is he? $13 million for 1 more season. He's 34 years of age. I wouldn't want to give up too much, but we do have to give up a lot. You know what I mean? It's going to be a tough trade, right? Like it would probably start with our 2 medium elite prospects and a first round pick. As Pionk Velarde, I follow for some prospects. Let's go to goaltending. Like, could we just do a bunch of prospects here? We have Henrich, who we could give up. We have some medium starting goaltenders, but they don't really have too much value. Our first round pick this year and our first round pick next year for David Pastrnak, with the potential of signing them. They would be under league salary. Boston retains 50% of the contract. Boston retains, let's try 25% and see if we're good. Boston retains 50. Hopefully we're able to get it to be good with just retention. No, we aren't. We are unable to, actually. We'll get rid of Henrich. We have to add some money then, going the other way. What could that possibly be? Money going back. Money going back. Right? Like, Elias Pettersson were playing 12. It's just 1 year of Pastrnak, too. It's just 1 year of Pastrnak. DPD going the other way as well. Just add a little bit more money. It drops the value of the trade, but they're still under. Because everyone else really is like, in terms of money, it's solid. In terms of money, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, Novotny would probably be like Coots. We can add. Obviously, we would have to probably move someone over. UFA, I think, Jonathan Lecker-Mackey. But why would we move Jonathan Lecker-Mackey out? Like, I feel like Besser would be the option, right? Pasta is a sniper. Like, this would probably, we would get rid of the 2032 pick. This would probably be the package that could get us David Pastrnak. I don't know. Do we do it? Like, Pasternak's a huge upgrade over Besser. I feel like that's kind of an instant yes. Getting rid of Asplund and Boost does really drop our prospect pool in the first, but I feel like it's worth it. I'm taking a shot. They say no. They say no. Will they take another first? Will they do it? What about our second for this season as well? What about our second? Does that push it over? No. I'll try the first. If that doesn't go through, then I'm not doing it. No. Okay. I'm not doing it. Too much. Just too much. Too much. I don't know. I don't think I want to get rid of that much for David Pastrnak. He's so worth it, though. It's just, I can't move Pettersson. Oh, it's tough. It's so tough. Not that much available. If not, they're already sold. Yeah, Lysel would be nice, but 5 years would be taken on. Stankoven would be taken on 4 years of him. Riley would just need that elite player. And that's what Pasternak would be. He would be an elite player for 1 to 2 seasons. Getting rid of all that would be insane, but if we're able to sign him back on a cheaper deal for 1 to 2 seasons, probably not, but like, ah, I don't know. It's so tough. Should I look at Celebrating again? I don't know. How are the Sharks doing now? These Sharks are doing horrible. We were willing to get rid of Nikolai Ehlers. Like a 90 overall Celebrating at the age of 24. 3 years left at 11.75. It's like an off year for the Sharks, right? And I feel like my offer would be Besser, Fugelberg, Besser, Boost, and a first. For Celebrating. That probably happens, right? But I don't know if it's just fleecing because, 24-year-old Brock. They get an older Brock Besser. They get a young prospect in Boost who's medium elite potential, right? Like they have Celebrating, Misa, Beestead, Belanger, Holmertz, left wingers. They have Luavara, Heidemann, Eklund, Ehlers, Musty. On the right side, they have Will Smith, Alexi, or Laferriere. Defensively, they have Dickinson, Lin, Wang. Like, it's just such a solid team. Like, they wouldn't be getting rid of. That's a different Ed McKinnon, right? Yeah. They wouldn't be getting rid of back on Celebrating. No. Just get rid of that package. I want to check one player. They're buyers. They're not going to get rid of them. Let's see. Carolina. They're looking to sell Stankoven. What about Jarvis? Jarvis might make sense. Or we could go like Besser. Oh, Besser wouldn't move. Jarvis would make sense, but he's on 2 years. Novotny, I'd be willing to part ways with. Drake, I'd be willing to part ways with. In the first round pick, I'd be willing to part ways with. For Seth Jarvis for 2 seasons, but that adds a lot of cap to us, which hurts our possibilities of re-signing Tynan Lawrence and Ethan Belcher. This is such a tough thing to think about. So tough. So tough to think about. I don't think there's a move. Is it 1 year left for Crosby? Do we bring him in? Do we do Crosby for Novotny 1-for-1? Or maybe Crosby plus for Novotny? Oh. Like, yeah, AHL top 6, potential 9 mil, 81 overall still. Bring him in on the fourth line. I don't know. Not good speed. I feel like this would just be like a dumb buy. I'm gonna stand still till the offseason. So tough. I want to make a trade for a superstar. Obviously, I could go make that trade for Macklin Celebrating. I don't think it makes sense for San Jose to do it, which is why I don't think I will do it. We got to beat the Flames here. So the next game I think we said would be against the Oilers. We'll go up to the games against the Flames, and we'll sim over them like in the calendar. We won't do the slow sim, but we'll go pay attention to them. The game against Utah lost. Then we pick up a win against Winnipeg. Edmonton would be nice to close the gap on them, but probably would be tough. They're a really good team. Seattle, another loss. Now it's the Golden Knights that we gotta create space against. That's 3 straight losses. But we could still create a gap against the Flames, which would be nice. Can we pick up a win here? against the Flames. These are crucial points that we need a big win. They do get one, but a big win for us. We'll move over to the next game against Calgary. Dallas. We need another win here against Dallas and San Jose. Dallas, a 6-3 win. That's big. San Jose, a big 6-2 win. Edmonton, a loss. We're tied with Vegas, and we're 2 points ahead of Calgary. Another win against Calgary would be huge. A 4-3 win. That's big. We move over Vegas. We're still only 4 points ahead of Calgary, but that helped. That helped. Anaheim, LA, Utah, or Colorado. Yeah, Utah, Chicago, Colorado first, actually. Utah, big win. Big win. We're going slow through this. We're going slow through the Chicago, loss, and then a win against Colorado. It's a close race. LA, Anaheim, we lose. LA, oh, another loss. We're at 90 points. Another loss against Winnipeg. Are we losing it? Are we choking at the end of the year? We could be. We very much could be. Pittsburgh, a win. Jorge Cruz wants to talk to us. I think we clinched. All right. A very tough year. I do think we really need a superstar. Very bad. But we clinch it. With a win against the Islanders, we clinch a playoff spot, and we will be going up against the Vegas Golden Knights in the first round. That is guaranteed, I think. As we'll sim this day against Edmonton. A loss, we do pick up a point. 44, 31, and 7. I wish our record could have been better. I feel like it definitely could have been. And it looks like it might be point-wise. Why that's the case here. As 69 points is our points leader. Let's go check it out. Elias Pettersson, 20 goals, 49 assists for 69 points. Just not really simming offensively, I guess. Besser, 29 goals, 34, 63. Lawrence, I don't think he hit the plateau that we expected him to reach. I think it might have been 40 assists, so he was just so close. So close. Zeev Boyum doesn't hit the 50 assist marker. He hits just barely the 50 points marker. Dadonov did get 20 goals, but also at the screen it said 30. So we'll see about goals in terms of what that reached for him. Belche, I think it was block shots or plus minus. I could be wrong. It was plus minus plus 15. So I don't think he hit it. Lekermacki, who was the weakest? It was probably Sloglobov. That makes sense, but how many blocks does Sloglobov have? We need 82. 73. So close. We needed 82, we got 73. Did anybody even hit 82 in shot blocks? No. Our points need to be better. I don't know what this is, why it sims so bad. I gotta figure it out. Alexei Medvedev, 918 with a 259. 35 wins, 23 losses. Boeninger only played 18 games. I don't really understand that. Did Medvedev grow at all? Still 87. Maybe in the offseason we'll see him. But 907 for Boeninger, though. Not too shabby. What is with the points? I don't understand why we're not getting... Maybe it's spread out. That's why. But I don't understand why we're not getting points. Like, more. Like, Elias Pettersson should be getting more points than 69. Should be getting more points than 69. But let's make it official. Let's move. I think we could have just advanced A, go back to the main screen. I apologize. I'm rattled by those point totals. Advance the day. And we'll do that until we're in the playoffs. Officially, NHL season complete. And we're facing off against the team that knocked us out in the second round last year, the Vegas Golden Knights. Yes, goals per game were 21st, but goals against per game, we were 9th. We were very good defensively, just not that great offensively, but Vegas was better than us defensively and better than us offensively. So Vegas should be the better team. Vegas probably wins the series. Hopefully we're able to pull it out, but we'll see. Let's go to the edit line screen and see if anybody grew at all. Tynan Lawrence at an 90. I think that's the same from when we checked it out. Coots up there at an 86, which is really nice to see. Sloglobov has hit a 90. Oh my god, he's had insane growth. For a defenseman, I didn't think he would grow that much. I did not think Sloglobov would grow that much. He's ready to take over for Hronek right now. So this off season, we're exploring it. We're moving Philip Hronik off this team in the off season. We just have to. So Globalov's ready. Smits moves up. It saves us a little bit more money so that we can sign Belche and Lawrence. And then eventually Pedersen's contracts and Besser's contracts will be done. We combine, kind of move into the new core, maybe trade for a superstar in a season or two. I forget what Besser is. It 2 years left for Besser? Yeah, and then 3 years left for Pedersen. 2 years left for Pedersen. 2 years left on all three of those guys' contracts. Maybe we move Besser in the offseason too. I don't know, but we got to move the old guard out and move the new young kids officially in. But before we get to that, it's playoff time. We're facing the Vegas Golden Knights, and that'll be in the next episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you're a Canucks fan and you enjoy this kind of content, I have not set a goal yet, but if you want to subscribe, hit that subscribe button, like, and comment down below. Are you hyped? What are the next steps maybe after the playoffs? But are you hyped for the playoffs? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for hitting 1,000 in the charity. If you haven't donated and want to go donate, the link will be in the description. It's for BC Children's Hospital. Thank you so much who have donated. But without further ado, the video on your right is the video from Monday. The video on your left, or it's from Tuesday. The video on your left is the video from Sunday. Subscribe. There's right down into the video on your right. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.